All right, welcome back to the final game of the 2025 Y'all-Star Southern Skate Showdown. My name is Kate Silver.
I'm Mary Chaos, and I just figured out how to plug in my microphone.
And with our producer extraordinaire, Blade, here to bring you the final of the tournament. This is for all the marbles, all 125 of them. I don't know why I picked that number, arbitrary. With Black Diaspora Roller Derby taking on Team Canada. So just a little bit of detail about how they got here. Black Diaspora, the number 1 seed, going ahead and defeating Team Kansas, then defeating Fuego Latino in the semifinals, making it to this final berth. Team Canada, meanwhile, coming in as the 2 seed, beating Jewish Roller Derby, then going ahead and defeating Team New York. Now to get into this final. Chaos, do you want to tell us who's skating for Team Canada?
Indeed I can. We have 00, Are You Ready? 004, Projectile. 008, Lowrider. 03, Cam Grayson. 10, Valkyrie. 111, Joe Means Joe. 12, Ruthless Red. 1349, Razor. 1969, Nad. 213, Sleep. 2931, Taz. 302, Easy Break Oven. 31, Bruceberry Pie. 33, R2, 33, Crackerjack, 444, Shira Shakes, 934, Cooper, 99, KT Kaboom, and 9999, Munchmoy Akio.
In skating in white for Black Diaspora, 007, Poison Violet, 10, Swift Justice, 1620, Orville, Wrecking Blocker, 18, Thumper, 202, Freight Train, 207, Butler, 221, Yeti the Captain, 23, Afro Jamurai, 26, Coco Fry, 28, Canela Fina, 301, Blaxel Rose, 5011, Peanut Brutal, 6, Devious Diva, 7, Diamond, 76, Queen Luzia Tifa, 777, Perfect, and 856, Iggy and Palia.
Cooper and Poison Violet already set up on the jammer line, getting ready for Jam 1.
I'm so excited for this game, Chaos.
I think we all are. Both of these teams really dominated in their games.
It's just incredible to see this just level of athleticism, level of gameplay. And we're off Cooper for Team Canada, Poison Violet for Black Diaspora. Cooper in the front, get a little bit of offense there in the front by Crackerjack.
Yeti and Coco.
Yes.
Sorry. I've been watching Black Diaspora for a long time.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. We love to see it. And that star moved with the quickness. Star pass now to Yeti. Cooper gets knocked to the inside there by Iggy and a power jam for Yeti and Black Diaspora. Yeti comes around looking for an effort. Gets some effort there by Coco Fry. Whistle sends someone to the box, couldn't quite see. And Yeti out, 4 points for Black Diaspora. Pack stretched around now on the far straightaway. Yeti approaches, pushes out the side there, pushing up against R2 in the front. No pack is called. Yeti gets 4 more points in the sky. Penalty's going to send R2 to the box. Meanwhile, Cooper's back from the pack. Approaching slowly, Yeti getting a nice little bit of offense there from Poison Violet, the erstwhile jammer. Cooper now out for points. 12-4 jam so far. 30 seconds left to go in the jam. Mini pack as Team Canada getting into some penalty trouble. Cooper now approaches the pack. Stuck back there with this tripod of Perfect and Coco Fry and Iggy. Up at the front, and the pack has to let Yeti go. And the whistles go as the jam comes to its natural conclusion. huge opening salvo by Black Diaspora, 16 points to 6. So here's the replay in which Yeti takes that star pass, avoids 2 hits in the front, gets out on that initial pass.
We've got Freight Train lining up for Black Diaspora now against, I can't see the Canada Jammer because they're smaller than the pack. And it looks like it is NAD for, yes, 1969 NAD for Team Canada. Moving those Black Diaspora blockers into turn 1. Freight Train able to break up Team Canada and get that lead jammer. Canada still struggling against 2 blockers in the front of the pack. Almost in the straightaway, get a no earned pass. They will be out on their initial. Freight Train getting recycled back by Maj and going to call it off before any damage is done.
On the line now. That's Devious Diva up against Shira Shakes. And lead going to Shira Shakes and Team Canada. First lead we have for Team Canada. Devious Diva still working on that near straightaway. Shira Shakes is finding some room, pops out on that outside lane. Calls it off as Diva still on initial. 4 quick points for Team Canada.
Black Diaspora might have pulled away really with some significant points in that first jam, but Team Canada not gonna let it go unanswered, that's for sure. Joe Means Joe on the line for Team Canada versus Poison Violet coming back up for Black Diaspora. Poison getting just bumped out mid straightaway, able to get lead right after the pivot line, shakes off a blocker. Now that blocker's going to come back, try and play a little bit of offense for Team Canada. Poison Violet back in the pack. Joe Means Joe is in the Hampton Inn penalty box, and Yeti calling from the bench for Poison to call it off so that way they can just start fresh and just go in with the power jam. Oh, and they're just going to put Freight Train back out there.
I mean, yeah, they did this. Oh, nice, this replay. A little bump to the out by Crackerjack, but right on the line. Oh, great work. So this is going to be a power jam for Black Diaspora as Freight Train lines up again. Freight Train dodges it there on the outside. Lead there for Freight Train.
That shoulder shimmy.
That shimmy. Oh, Freight Train doing some matrix moves to stay on the inside. Avoids, get around Zamanj in the front. Joe Means Joe comes in. A lot of heat going chest to chest with Yeti and Perfect. Freight Train does a little whip, tries to stay in bounds. Comes back. 4 points. Let's see if there's any more. 2 more points for Black Diaspora. Bringing their total 26-10.
This is one of those games that really challenges refs that come for a fun little mashup tournament, and then they go, oh no, this is champs level play. I forgot.
Right. Well, the top of the bracket is just incredibly skilled play.
And it's not going to get any slower, that's for sure. Not with Devious Diva going up against Are You Ready? This is Arya's first jam for Team Canada this game so far. Are you pushing that Black Diaspora pack? That tripod of pain and hurt. Thumper losing a little bit of ground, rotating, but able to get that shoulder in, out of play block. Going to send Thumper to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. Are you ready? Coming around on a scoring pass. Devious Diva has the hat in hand. We're sticking in this main straightaway in the pack, though. Monge able to bump out by the pivot line, run back Diva. And now Are You Ready is getting bumped out by Black Diaspora.
We're just doing recycles after recycles in this near straightaway.
It looks like a practice drill, honestly.
It's really incredible. Just incredible defense, incredible run backs.
Yeah. Bruceberry Pie establishing chest to chest with Diva to run her back. Oh, Arya gets the 4 points. I heard a whistle. We've got a star pass, number 23 from Black Diaspora, Afro Jamurai, a shining star of pivoting and jamming on this team.
Oh, Afro comes in.
Yeah.
No points on that.
No points.
And 2 more there from Team Canada. So 26-16. We're already about 9 minutes into this half, it's just gone by so quickly.
Woo. Yeah, we'll get the penalty counts at a timeout or the half. I have a feeling things are going to be racking up. Oh, I see Easy Break Oven.
Easy Break Oven against Swift Justice.
I believe this is the first time we've seen either one of them.
That is correct. Easy Break Oven gets bumped to the inside, drugged way back there by Yeti. Swift Justice wants to be in the front. And around the outside, Easy Break Oven able to snatch the jam. Quick star pass here. That goes to, is that perfect?
It is.
Oh my gosh, nice. Easy Break Oven going chest to chest with Yeti in the front, draws that pack out. Forearms penalty, going to send Yeti to the box. Perfect. Coming around, able to shrug off a hit in the front. Easy Break Oven coming around for another pass, almost unscathed there in the turn. Perfect now, coming around.
Not surprised that they're running it long with the pivot turn jammer situation.
And Easy Break Oven able to get a little bump on the inside. Perfect there at the start line. Easy Break Oven gets around, keeps it going. 16 points already on the jam for Team Canada. 30 seconds left to go in the jam. Easy Break Oven. Ooh. Big hit there, sending Coco Fry in the front, drawing that pack way back. Perfect. Not finding much room here off that turn. Contending with a strong, Easy Break Oven. Strong chest-to-chest contact with Yeti. From the ground, Easy Break Oven gives the thumbs up to Yeti like, yeah, sure. And we have our first lead change of the half, folks, 36-34. Let's see this replay as this big offensive move being taken by Crackerjack. Let's Easy Break Oven come around the outside unscathed. So we have a Chrissy Crash timeout, our first timeout of the half crash course. Helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create habits of high performance to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit ChrissyCrash.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. Win.
When Easy got hit and gave that little thumbs up, there was a look on her face almost as if to say, yeah, that was my fault. I should have picked someone else.
Just going chest to chest with Yeti. Scary work.
Seeing that little pep talk there. We've got a bunch of skaters on one penalty, so no one's racking up by any means. You saw Queen Lucifa there rallying the skaters. Only a 2-point game. So Poison Violet and Cooper. Yeah, so a repeat of J1 on this Black Diaspora with all 4 on defense right now. 1 Team Canada in there trying to play a little offense. Now, right on the line, that's Thumper able to push out of bounds with Queen Luciatifa.
Grayson doing some work in the front, but just excellent reforming by Black Diaspora.
Yeah. That offense finally able to pick them apart enough. Now there's going to be a sweep situation going on. Unless Perfect's going to take that star. Got a direction of gameplay, going to send Queen to the box. Poison Violet doing her signature side surf on the outside line around turn 1 to get through the pack. Been watching her do that for a decade. It's so pretty. And giving hugs to a blocker on Team Canada, getting around, scoring those points. Cooper now able to dance through and put up some points.
Looks like Cooper gonna run it a little bit to free the box.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
When it's that close and you're trading points, might as well at least get your blockers out, see what you can have happen. Try and cause a mistake. We are in the far straightaway right now. Cooper able to maneuver through Black Diaspora as Canada holds Poison on the outside line before a run back. Queen preventing them from going too far, though. But now Canada taking her on the inside line. Queen getting a little targeted, no, we don't want you to go back there and help.
Hats off to Afro Jamurai now.
It's Afro Jamurai, okay. I saw the wrong note. Perfect's 4-4-4.
So big. No?
7-7-7. I knew it was close. Look, I don't know what the word is, but there's a word for being dyslexic, but with numbers, not letters.
Interesting, yeah.
But
Truly. There's someone with a vuvuzela here that brings it out at very random points. And it's I don't know whether to love it or hate it.
It's both hilarious and WTF mate.
Yeah. So Team Canada, 48, Black Diaspora, 42. Nad versus Freight Train. Nad gets out, finds a lane on that outside. Freight Train working at the top. And Freight Train now taking a seat at the end of the sweet penalty box with a track cut. So this is a power jam for Team Canada.
Love a shirt whip. Love a Bruceberry Pie shirt whip.
Oh, completely. So this is the first power jam of the contest. And a track cut now being issued there to Ruthless Red and Bruceberry Pie. So a shortened Team Canada pack. Nad gets bumped to the inside, drunk back there by Coco Fry. Nad working as Freight Train re-enters the mix. Escapes a hit there by Valkyrie in the front. Nad still working. Is going to keep on going, I assume, to clear that box. Box is clear. Nad coming around, chest to chest with Yeti. Evades a hit there, but Freight Train still back in the mix, already back around. And Freight Train says, let me give you a little bump for your trouble there on turn 3. Oh, jeez.
Seemed like the wind got knocked out of her a little bit.
Oh, completely. Hey, I'm going to come around, but whoop. So nice little shirt whip that Nad takes off Bruceberry Pie.
There were several of those in that jam. I just love that Bruce is just always in the right position to just take a little energy from.
Oh, so the chat says there is a word for it. It's called dyscalculia.
Thank you.
Dyscalculia.
Yes.
Not quite sure how to pronounce that.
I'm not sure. It's one of those words I've only ever seen written.
Yeah.
We do have Shira Shakes up for Team Canada and Diva. Oh, that's my 4-4-4.
Yes.
It's all coming together, folks.
It's all coming back to me now.
Well, Sheer Shakes is struggling against that 4 defense of gold helmets, but able to hop through the inside line, just take a little high step. Hat is off for Devious Diva, trying to find pivot, but Canada doing a lovely job of breaking them up so that way they cannot find themselves. High block going to send someone to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box.
Looks like that's going to be Devious Diva, so it is going to be a power jam, second power jam going to Team Canada.
And I'm waiting to see whether they issue a second penalty for her cutting that situation short.
So this is the 5th lead in a row.
5th lead in a row for Team Canada. Keeping that momentum up. You know, Black Diaspora had taken that time out to try and switch the energy, but it didn't seem to work quite the way that they had intended. We've got a back block now, going to send Queen Lujativa. So we've got a tripod fighting Shira Shakes. A little bit of offense from Jack, but they have to drop back into that bridge every now and again. Just one to beat up at the top on turn 2 there. Something fell off of someone.
I couldn't even tell you what that is.
Pack starting to move a little fast. Oh, it was someone's shin guard. There are not too many of those that wear shin guard, so at least it should be easy to find. All right, so 8 points on the jam for Team Canada, 0 for Black Diaspora in that one.
And Jekyll and Slides out here just yelling, shin guard, whose is this? And just throwing it to the bench. So on the line now, Poison Violet going against Joe Meets Joe. Joe Meets Joe, trying to find some room. Now pushing at the front of this incredibly strong Black Diaspora pack. A high block sending Coco Fry to the box. And just wants a beat in the front. That's an awful record blocker as Joe Meets Joe shrugs off that hit and gets an illegal contact penalty for trouble. Joe Meets Joe now getting a little bit of help from Grayson in the front. Now one-on-one with Yeti. Poison Violet hasn't gone too far back in a star pass now.
That was sneaky.
It was these star passes have been incredibly smooth, like butter. No pack means Joe has to go through. Yeti now working on a scoring pass. Gets bumped to the inside. And now in the scrum, Joe Meets Joe, trying to push it back. Coco Fry is holding that inside line. And in the back, Marshall holding Yeti. Or, sorry, that's Katie Kaboom. And a crowd just cheering Yeti. I mean, rightly so.
That Marshall and Monge combo.
I know. And it looks like, Monge able to draw that track cut on Yeti.
It's a multi.
It was a multi? Oh my gosh. I saw Mons run back and I thought there was but a multi.
Yeah.
Incredibly unusual jammer penalty, but
we've seen a lot of it this weekend.
We've seen at least one other jammer multiplayer, and it's maybe from a shirt whip or maybe something that just looks like your arm gets in the wrong location, but huge jam there by Team Canada, 12-3, extends their lead 80-53.
I love that we're essentially getting like a preview of World Cup, potentially semifinals, quarterfinals, or finals here.
Completely.
And we've got Yeti sitting in the box. Are you ready? Is pushing the sled of Black Diaspora blockers and making it work, getting lead jammer just outside of turn 2. They're going to come back, form up right before the turn. Not a great place to set up, but I believe in these folks to make that work, especially with Freight Train wearing the pivot there.
Yeah, I was going to mention there, we've seen this a few times with Black Diaspora. where Freight Train has taken on the pivot as a pivot has started in the box.
Yeah. It's both Freight and Yeti are awesome as either jammers or blockers. So, you're not exactly losing a blocker by having Yeti in the pack then.
And a star pass now
And
has
that's,
been executed to Freight Train. Freight Train now on initial.
and let's see if that is. Yep, we got a back block called on Are You Ready? So we're going to have a Black Diaspora power jam in favor of Freight Train now. 2-minute jam after that star pass. We are coming into turn 3 here. Canada doing that rotation, filling in all the gaps, not giving Freight anywhere to go, using Freight's own Black Diaspora blockers against her in some of these cases.
I believe this is the first power jam in favor of Black Diaspora.
This second.
Second, yes, thank you.
Yes, there was one a couple jams ago. But
Oh wow, Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
Just chest to chest, holds Freight.
Just
10 feet, which is an accomplishment.
yes. So now, Are You Ready? Through, does a little hop to get over, get the points. They're both scoring at this point. Now, Are You Ready? Just trying to make some up. 12 points for Team Canada, 8 points for Black Diaspora. Freight Train, this is that Valkyrie slowdown.
So we've got an official review being called. So this is a crash course timeout. Want to give a shout out to some of our other sponsors, our royal sponsors. 187 Killer Pads, 888 Poster Giant, and Louisiana's Cajun Bayou. This is 7 leads in a row for Team Canada. That last one, capping that off. That power jam was the first power jam we've had since Jam 4 for Black Diaspora.
We've had a heck of a All-Stars.
Oh my gosh. We've had just the path to get here. Some of these games have been incredibly close. The Trans Rollers United game yesterday
Was.
versus Team Pennsylvania was decided in the last jam.
It was breathtaking.
With 1 point. Oh my gosh, just incredible.
My goodness. Yes, I was calling that one on house in venue, and I was counting the points along with the jam ref Nomad and going, nope, that's 3.
Yeah.
They didn't. There was it was MBD protected.
Yeah, protecting their final point.
Yeah, and like you could see it on their face, them going, you're not gonna get it. And you played this weekend.
I did play this with, so did you.
Yes,
Yeah, I played with Salam Roller Derby, our first shindig.
Yeah, same for Divergence.
Yeah.
I was hoping that we'd get to meet each other, but the bracket did not work out that way.
Yeah. I mean, I see. I see
Oh,
that.
someone's excited.
The black, nice. And so I think we're gonna get an explanation of. So, Black Diaspora was looking for the lack of a cut call on Team Canada Janner, and they won the official review. So they're going to start with a power start.
And they get to hang on to that OR.
Oh my gosh, incredible. Yeti is very astute with the ORs.
Mm-hmm.
Very good track record there.
Yeah, it's not just about knowing how to call an OR or what to look for. It's about knowing that someone was in the position to see it.
Exactly.
So we're going to start with Freight Train on this power start, and she just choo-choos her way through the pack, pulling everyone apart. Black Diaspora going to pull the pack back, give Freight Train less space to have to cover. Little run back there by Team Canada. We've got, I think it was Yeti that just went to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. I didn't see it. It was a Black Diaspora skater.
Yeah.
Freight Train now getting recycled continually in the back there. Now has found an inside line. We've got 2 Team Canada going to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. A lot of pileup happening here. I heard a whistle. Yes, a low block being issued. Are you ready? Going to go back to the penalty box and chill out at the Hampton Inn and Suites.
Just a penalty parade to the penalty box. Crackerjack R2 heading for pack penalties. Yeti was there for forearms. That's Yeti's third.
Yes. Now, able to get through again is Freight Train, splitting up the blockers and getting through towards the top of the pack. We've got full Canada back on, but Black Diaspora keeping the pack separated. Gonna try to ice the jammer. Didn't happen. Was released just before.
And this is outside lane taken by Freight Train. Oh, there's just a lot of stuff happening here.
There are feelings happening in front of us. I don't know if y'all heard. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I think Poison Violet might be right.
So there. Oh yeah. There's
So
a lot
many
of
loud
so there's a
noises.
lot of discussion, and it seems like Are You Ready might have been released from the box or left the box early. We're not sure. We're going to get some clarification on this, but we're in a team timeout. Of course, a Chrissy Crash timeout. Are You Ready, by the way, already on 3 penalties, and those are all jammer penalties: a back block, a trot cut, and a low block. So if she gets assessed another penalty, perhaps insubordination or misconduct, you're the ref. You know which one.
So I just noticed Are You Ready is in the medic station now. So it's actually going to be Easy Break Oven has subbed in. Now they did leave. Oh, okay. Okay, so here's what's going on. So thank you for the clarification, Blady, because I thought I thought something like that was happening. So the Are You Ready dislocated her finger.
Oh my
So
gosh.
when the jam ended, she left the box so she could go to the medic station. However, did not communicate that to the penalty box. So I believe they're not going to issue the illegal procedure because of that, because she was going to ask for the substitution and is getting medical attention.
Okay.
Thus why Easy Break Oven is standing in the box and has probably 2 seconds to go.
Got it.
So it's one of those, technically yes, but also you need to go to the medic. We're not going to penalize you for that.
Right.
Yes, the box manager had told Arya it was okay to leave to seek the medical attention,
Got
so
it.
no additional penalties going to be issued. And our side of the world, which is by Black Diaspora, did not have all the information.
Right.
So there was the spice levels rose for just a moment, but we've cooled off. We've had some Greek yogurt.
Does Greek yogurt make you cool off?
I mean, it cools down spice, right? Like that's what when I eat spicy food, I put Greek yogurt on it.
I suppose. So back to the action. Freight Train taking this power jam, and lead jammer going quickly to Black Diaspora. Easy Break Oven now in. Now working at the top of this tripod. Thumper. Depositing Easy Break Oven on the outside. And great job, Black Diaspora coming back, doing a sweep as they drag Easy Break Oven back. Freight Train around for 4 points. Star Pass now going to Monge. And Freight Train coming around. We're hearing from the bench, right from the Black Diaspora bench to run it. Monge, of course, a common pivot. Not typically a starting jammer, though.
Yeah, and Monge plays for Montreal doesn't usually have to take the star a lot. It's rare to see them take a star pass because Montreal usually is so effective.
Yeah. Pack going far back, coming back around as both Monge and Freight get recycled to turn 2. And Freight Train jumping around the back of Katie Kaboom. Thumper now dragging Monge back. 30 seconds left to go in the jam. 6 points separating these teams now. Monge now getting drugged back there by Blaxel Rose. And then pumped to the inside there by Thumper. Freight Train now working on that far straightaway. Trying to get some offensive help there by Afro Jamurai. Monge just wedges wall, and the jam comes to its natural conclusion. 2 more on the board by Black Diaspora. And 3 on the jam for Team Canada. Oh, excuse me, more than that. So 11 by Black Diaspora, 3 for Team Canada. This is a 6-point game now, Chaos.
It is. That's... I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 2 or 3 more swings like this, of just like, here's a big jam, and then here's a bunch of small jams, and here's a big jam, and then here's a bunch more. Devious Diva up for Black Diaspora. Cooper taking the Maple Leaf for Team Canada, and Cooper able to hop out and get lead. Get up. We've got 2 blockers, one from each team sitting down in the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. Running up the inside line is Cooper. We had a little star stash by Diva. She was able to use the distraction technique to get out. Cooper grabbing a few more points. Pack getting a little fast, finally into the apex. Diaspora coming to a standstill, holding the pack there, keeping them in the corner to give Diva a little bit more space to work. Cooper running it right now, having success, so why not?
Cooper's had a heck of a tournament so far. He's really been able to put up a lot of points.
Bruceberry Pie just punishing Diva for attempting to get out of the pack.
Cooper flying around.
Cooper now getting the run back. Canada forming the tripod. Diaspora trying to set up a sweep, doesn't quite work. Canada able to break them up. Cooper getting out again. Diva's been through on initial pass, has the star off, so if she hasn't gained points, she's not gaining points at the moment. Cooper, that outside line is the bread and butter, it seems.
Absolutely living on an outside line. Finally gets...
We're getting a direction of gameplay, sending Yeti to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box for that push out.
It's Yeti's 4th.
Now Cooper coming up, getting around on the inside this time. Devious almost out. Stopped at the last second again by Valkyrie, having a heck of a game. Here's that replay of Bruceberry Pie recycling back while Cooper just ran over legs and ignored all blockers.
Yeah, I mean, Cooper, I think, had some of those 28-point jams in Team Canada's first game against Jewish Roller Derby, and had a really smash-up job against New York in their last game. Cooper, though, starts in the box.
Yeah.
And so they're going to give this one the Poison Violet start.
Yeah, originally 207 was out there, and they decided to call the audible. Butler got subbed in. Butler got subbed for at the last second.
So Poison Violet now working around that far straightaway. And Poison Violet gets out. Lead jammer, one to beat, and shrugs off R2. R2 also gets sent for a pack call for trouble. Poison Violet trying to jump the apex. And bump to the inside, but not via legal means. Cooper is back in the mix now. Not finding much room. Poison Violet through for her first 4. Cooper with the hat off. and through or initial. The penalty parade for Team Canada. 3 people off the track. Taz is the only one out there for the team in black and red. And Poison Violet through unscathed, already 12 on the jam. Cooper going a little more slowly now. Poison Violet side surfing, bump to the inside. And Cooper now through for her first fork. 10 seconds left to go in the jam. And Poison Violet calls it off after an immense jam there. Let's see if she's got any more. And 4 more points on the board. It is halftime, folks. The score, Team Canada 115, Black Diaspora 106. A 9-point game. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
This is awesome. All right, we're going to let everyone take a breath and get a drink of water or something else. We will be back in about 10 minutes.
See you then.
See you then.
Hi folks, Tui Lynn here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job: to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Inquiry number 80393, company is Seba Guide.
Hello. Hi, Kate.
Hi. How's it going, Chaos?
It's going. This is an exciting game.
A truly exciting game, and I would expect nothing less for the 1-2 game of the 2025 the All-Star Southern Skate Showdown, brought to you by Big Easy Roller Derby and Red Stick Roller Derby.
So Black Diaspora, this is their third year in a row
That's right.
being in the final. Was Team Canada here last year? This is my first time at All-Star, so
It's
sorry.
also my first time here. I
Oh.
don't think Team Canada was here.
I don't think so
No,
either.
no.
I feel like it was a Black Diaspora, maybe a Fuego Latino final last year. Could be wrong.
Yeah,
I'm sure that the internet will correct me. They love doing that.
surely.
It's their favorite thing to do, especially when it is me. But we had some stats put together by the illustrious Blady.
Thank you, Blade.
Yeah. Such as the highest scoring jammers for Black Diaspora have been Yeti and Poison Violet. Yeti had a 16-point jam in the first jam. Poison Violet had a 16-point jam in the last jam. So lovely little bookends there.
Yeah, and for Team Canada, so Easy Break Oven had a 20-point jam, the biggest of the contest so far, 23 points in total, and NAD had a 19-point jam and a 12-point jam, so 41 points in total. Total score 115 to 106. And this is, of course, an announcer cliche, but clearly anyone's game. The Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box is clear. Team Canada has 22 penalties for the half, and Black Diaspora with 13. Yeti sitting on 4. Everybody else at 3 and under.
All right. That pair of Monge and Lowrider, I have been watching them in other games, and it is a lovely pair of deadly spins. So we'll see if they can hold Freight Train. It's almost like they're getting ready to just go chest to chest because they know that she's going to blow up a seam if they make one.
Right. And so that whistle means we are off. Half 2 Freight Train versus NAD. NAD gets bumped to the inside by Queen. Freight Train getting pushed. Wants a beat with to the front and passes Mon's lead jammer, Black Diaspora. NAD trying to find some room. Looks on the outside. Afro Jammer gives chase, has to let go. Freight Train back around for a scoring pass. Great calls it off before Nat can reach the pack. 2 points on the jam for Black Diaspora.
Black Diaspora has been playing the hit it and quit it game. Team Canada's been a little bit more loosey-goosey with their call-offs, taking more chances with running it. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. Both directions, obviously. So we shall see if that continues to be the case.
Yeah, they're doing more of this to clear the box to ensure that they start the next jam free and with a full line.
We've got Shira Shakes for Team Canada going up against Poison Violet yet again. Shira Shakes hugging her friend. Oh, we love derby hugs, especially when they're legal. Going to recycle back and behind everyone. Right at the pivot line is bodies falling to the floor. Bruiseberry Pie just preventing Poison Violet from getting many places. Got a little bump out there by Ruthless Red as well. I heard, it's a direction of gameplay sending a blocker to the box, but in the meantime, Shira Shakes, designated lead jammer, going to come around, trying to get past Coco Fry, Yeti, and she does.
And Poison Violet sitting in the box for a track cut, so power jam for Team Canada.
Yeah, I heard another whistle, saw a penalty being issued, but I was looking at the screen and not the floor, didn't see what it was. Shira Shakes coming into that tripod and just busting them up. Now Team Canada playing the offense to pick apart the team. We've got Bruiseberry Pie going to sit down for a forearm penalty as Shira Shakes is coming around yet again. All 4 Black Diaspora blockers back on the track. A little tripod rotation going on. Coco Fry, Yeti back in there and not letting Shira get much space. Canada setting up to try and take the tripod out, but again with that side serve. I don't even know how you do that.
I love just how she gets her acceleration.
Yes.
It just accelerates around. So fun to watch.
I've only been able to see a couple players in my life be successful at that, and she is one of them.
So Shira Shake's going to keep it going. Poison Violet, I believe on a scoring pass.
Yes.
And pulls it off. So let's see this replay. So this is Shira Shakes.
Oh no, it's the Poison Violet.
Yeah.
Side serve pump.
I love that so much.
My hips don't work like that. I have worked for 10 years to try and get that to... Oh no, Black Diaspora just realized that she didn't have a star on her helmet.
Oh no.
Oh,
well, this is going to be...
Whistle called. It's going to be a captain... Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, captain penalty if the jam time was about to start.
Well, so it's an official timeout. Yes, so that's going to be a misconduct. In that case...
delay of game.
Delay of game, yeah.
Yeah.
Chaos is here doing the penalty signal.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, and the penalty signal for delay of game used to be misconduct.
Yes.
So
Yes. And so reminder, Yeti is the captain, is already sitting in the box with a pack penalty.
So what can happen in that case, and what often will happen, is after this jam, once Yeti is no longer serving as a pivot, they can report to the box next jam as a blocker.
Yes. Okay, got it.
It doesn't happen often, but that is a situation where a captain penalty can be delayed for a jam.
Right. So while we take this official timeout, and as the Zebras negotiate all this, ready to make 2-minute timeouts feel easy, tired of second guessing your training routine, want to feel more confident when you step on the track, want to chest bump your coaches, then this crash course is for you. We turn skaters into MVPs. If you started Crash Course today, in 4 weeks, you'd be less tired at the end of a 2-minute jam. In 8 weeks, your footwork would get you to the line faster. And in 12 weeks, you'd be a skater that everyone wants in a pack. Life is a contact sport. Win. So this in-sub call is being issued to Yeti.
Yeah, so the delay of game is being issued. The problem I'm having right now is Yeti sitting as a pivot. And you're not supposed to penalize the team and negate a position.
I see.
So that's why it really should be after Yeti returns and can sit as a individual blocker.
I see.
It would be the same thing as if they were sitting as a jammer.
Right. So in this case, will it be the case? Well, I guess we'll have to see. Either Yeti will sit there, or we'll have to go out and report back at some other position in the jam.
Yeah. No, it looked like Yeti was signaled a second penalty, so they're just going to be without a pivot for an extra 30 seconds.
So now we have Devious Diva going against Joe Meets Joe. Joe Meets Joe. Now getting a penalty, a forearms penalty, so this is a power jam for Black Diaspora. And Devious Diva getting out first, lead jammer, and getting almost out to the inside. And that is a penalty on 33, a high block.
That also puts Yeti at 6 penalties.
Yeah. Devious Diva in with that lead. Black Diaspora with an abbreviated pack, Team Canada as well. Devious Diva finds that inside lane, just doing laps, already 12 on the jam. 6 points separates these squads. After that 1 minute penalty, Yeti out of the box. Joe Means Joe out. And Devious Diva calls it off, puts on how many additional points? Looks like the jam ref is trying to identify. Looks like speaking with the pivot from Team Canada.
All right. We've got Poison Violet out there against Easy Break Oven.
3 more points going to Black Diaspora.
Yep.
Making this a 3-point game and a official timeout being taken. Woof. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good thing for Team Canada to try and get themselves sorted, try and get
Right.
themselves together. And also Black Diaspora, honestly, after having that second penalty assessed
Right.
and their captain sitting on 6.
All right, everybody remember to breathe. Maybe do a little hydration.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Stretch.
Maybe stretch.
Yep.
Maybe do some forward folds.
Some deep breaths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe do some pigeon poses. So, you know, your hips can move like Poison Violet.
I've been doing yoga for 10 years, and my hips don't move like that. It's so pretty. She's so good.
Yes.
She's so good.
All right, so that official timeout is over. The Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box is
Looks like it's clear.
clear.
Everyone's checked out right
Yeah,
now.
everyone has turned in their room keys.
So we've got Easy Break Oven engaging with that Black Diaspora pack, pushing them towards the front of pack definition. We've got one person up there trying to play some offense. That's Cam Grayson. Grayson's been throwing a lot of O today.
Yeah, Grayson's just been buzzing around.
Easy Break Oven is out, but there is a star pass already. Direction of gameplay gonna send Coco Fry to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. And we have got Perfect out on their initial pass with the star in hand. Pivot turn jammer. No pack. Pack is here. Power jam. There's a forearm penalty being issued to Easy Break Oven. Awesome opportunity now for Perfect to try and do some work. However, we've got that. Oh, we've got a forearm penalty now for Perfect. So we're going to do a little swappy swap. A little A-B jammer swap. Only a few seconds that Perfect's going to have to sit. That was pretty quick. Easy Break Oven penalty. Easy's up at the top of the pack. No pack called. Some folks have to split off to save the bridging. Perfect is back in. Direction of gameplay sending Grayson to the penalty box now. Easy Break Oven coming back in, just passing turn 2 to engage in that other straightaway. Easy Break takes someone down to the floor as Perfect is engaged with a tripod in turn 3. Just no movement from KT Kaboom. Lowrider and Maj are now engaged, holding her from breaking the pack. Easy break oven, recycle to the back, has to start all over again. It's just spinning and rotating and trying to pull them apart. Very low scoring jam. 4 points for Team Canada. Oh, I'm sorry, 8 points for Team Canada. 3 for Black Diaspora. So excellent penalty kills from both teams on that to maintain the slow grind.
Score 135, 127. Cooper back on the line up against Freight Train. Cam back in from the box. All wheels on the track. Cooper finds that inside line, pops out. Lead jammer for Team Canada. Freight Train. Oh no, a forearms penalty. Gonna send Cooper back to the box.
Yeah.
So Freight Train is on the power jam. This could be what Black Diaspora needs. And a track cut being assessed to Freight Train. Oh.
Just a little tap out and Destruction caught it on the outside.
Yeah. Ooh. So this will be 2 minutes. Oh, a big hit on Thumper. Earning her name.
Thumper and Bruceberry Pie going at each other would be just earth-shattering.
Immovable object means unstoppable force type stuff. Cooper now escaping on that initial. Freight Train back in the mix. Cooper approaches the back. Freight Train doing some little jammer O. Jammer D, excuse me. Cooper now getting knocked out. Drug back by Afro Jammerai. And, oh, Queen pushing Cooper out. Looks like in a way that was not quite legal. Ooh, nice little twinkle toes on the outside there by Cooper. Freight Train still working on that pass. On her first scoring pass. Cooper now approaching, takes a little shirt whip. Thumper knocks Cooper out. Being drug back there around turn 3. A star pass now going to Afro Jammerai. Cooper avoids a hit there by Black's Rose. And
oh!
Afro tries to do a backwards apex jump. Looked like a foot. Looked like a foot might have got in, but no points awarded on it.
I think it was one of those where they landed right after the 4 whistles. Sides had a very distinct nope. Little shake of the head. So Team Canada 143, Black Diaspora 130. We've got Queenie standing in the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. We've got Devious Diva and Nad.
Yeah.
My eyes disassociated for a second there. Like, that was fast. Who is it? Oh, God, can't read. So Nad is lead jammer already, trying to get back through. Queenie has rejoined the fray. Devious Diva just stuck in those Canada blockers.
Oh, great hit there by Afro Jammerai.
And now Devious Diva using the momentum of the hit to pop off of it and use it in her favor to get by on the outside line. Canada gonna do the run it situation. They are gonna try their luck and see what happens. Skimmo's still giving the go for it signal. He might be, he's changed his tone now and then started telling her to call it off. So for that one, here's a replay of that. Boop. And she's gonna drive, spin, and just run on through. 4 points for Black Diaspora, 3 for Team Canada.
So Swift Justice on the line. Up against, I can't see the Team Canada jammer. That's Shira Shakes.
Sorry, I remember a lot of Atlanta players calling her Queenie back when she played for Atlanta. Or Atlanta? No. It was Atlanta.
Well,
anyway,
back in the action,
sorry.
Shira Shakes. No worries. Shira Shakes now Lead jammer gets bumped to the inside, drugged back by Thumper. And a star pass now to Afro Jamurai. Has Afro been there 3 jams in a row? Oh my gosh. Shira shakes, jumps over the back of Thumper. Afro now push the inside, getting around turn 4 with Monj as Shira shakes, goes pushing. Here, Afro Jamurai has been doing double 2. Oh!
Queen!
Just leveling Shira shakes to the inside, recycling all the way back around the pivot. And so Afro Jamurai doing double duty now as Yeti is on 6 and probably sitting on the bench until a later time in the contest. Shira shakes, pushes out the front. Afro getting bumped to the inside, struck back there by the Canada contingent. Monj trying to offer some offense here, bringing up this tripod of Queen, Laxel Rose, and Thumper, as well as Swift Justice, the erstwhile jammer. And Afro Jamurai getting out first on her initial with 5 seconds to go left in the jam. And Shira shakes, calls it off almost coterminous with the natural end of the jam. So, huge stand there by Team Canada, 11 points. Team timeout being taken by Black Diaspora.
And that's a crash course timeout. You want to tell us about ChrissyCrash.com?
Sure. Want a custom training plan with derby-specific workouts, nutrition strategies, and athlete mindset developments created by our epic team of coaches so you can level up this year? Visit ChrissyCrash.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. Win. Want to give a shout out to our captain sponsors, Kaywood and Randazzo's Bakery, who provided some delicious king cakes to all the teams. Hampton Inn and Suites, Currency Bank, and Rydell.
We're going to start with Grayson and the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box.
Yeah.
No one other than Yeti in penalty trouble. We've got number 33 on Black Diaspora. No, I'm sorry. Again, reading. It was 777 and 7-6 on Black Diaspora with 3 penalties. And then 3 penalties on several people on Team Canada. So
Yeah, the penalties have slowed down a little bit in this half. The first half was coming really hard and fast for Team Canada. Yeah. Woo. All right.
We've got, I see Freight Train for Black Diaspora and Joe Means Joe for Canada. Joe waiting for Grayson to come in to play some offense. Did not work. Forearm gonna send Joe Means Joe to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. So that gives Freight Train another Power Jam opportunity. I believe this might be Freight Train's 3rd Power Jam opportunity.
It is at least Freight Train's 3rd, and I mean, I don't know what kind of strategy you are if you're Team Canada. Maybe don't give Freight Train's Power Jams. I would simply not give Freight Train Power Jams if I was Team Canada.
Maybe Canada just wants that extra challenge. Coco Fry coming to speed up Team Canada, try and break them up a little bit, but mostly give Freight Train some room to run, and that she does on the outside line. Pack stalled right before turn 3. Diaspora doing it again, doing a little bit of a run, but then forming up their tripod to be able to catch Joe Means Joe, who has re-entered the pack. They are on their initial pass as Freight Train's grinding up front, trying to get Valkyrie to just budge a little bit. Another run back by Black Diaspora, keeping Joe Means Joe unable to get through.
Perfect coming in, try to run interference for Freight Train. Long pack here as it curves from turn 3 to turn 4.
We've got a forearm penalty going to Bruceberry Pie, but Freight Train has to recycle all the way back in the meantime. So the work was done. strong pack Black Diaspora holding Joe Means Joe. And Freight Train ends it. Knows that she's not getting much more than that. Gonna start with fresh legs. 7 points on that jam for Black Diaspora. Team Canada was able to protect one of the points on that last lap.
Yeah. So we're rounding into the last quarter of this game.
Yeah.
4-3. 4-3 pack advance for Team Canada. Poison Violet up against Easy Break Oven. Easy Break Oven almost finds a line on that inside and then falls. This floor is giving a lot of people trouble this weekend. Easy Break Oven finding that lane on the outside. Oh, no. Oh, Poison Violet with the lead. Calls it off as Easy Break Oven takes the front.
That's easy going to get a high five from Poison Violet on the Black Diaspora bench because that was such a cool, very fast jam.
Yeah, that was great. Team timeout being taken by Team Canada. We want to give a shout out to Rydell. Rydell, step into the action with Rydell roller skates where passion meets performance. Trusted by skaters for a generation, Rydell combines classic craftsmanship with cutting-edge design. Discover your perfect pair now at roller.rydellskates.com. Rydell, built for Derby, made for you. Our producer extraordinaire Blade tells us this is the first scoreless jam in this half. If that gives you any kind of idea of just the tit for tat this game has been. Thank you, Blade. Oh my gosh.
I know. And that's the conversation in our announcers chat about possible MVPs, not just for this game, but for overall, is just people just keep naming folks from both of these teams and Fuego and New York. Just so many standout performances.
Absolutely. It's just been incredible 4 days of Derby.
Well, you only got to talk for like 3 seconds in the last jam. Do you want to call this one?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's do it.
Freight Train up against Cooper. They're the best performing jammers for both these. And lead. Freight Train. Freight Train happened again. Freight Train out. Cooper just riding her trail.
Caboosing, if you will.
I see what you did there. Cooper just neck and neck, knows better to try to overtake Freight Train lest you eat the rest. And Cooper able to pop out. Wow, just kind of unseen there. Freight Train decides to call it off. Able to pick up 2 points on that. Unfortunately, Team Canada able to come on top 4-2 jam. And here's a replay as Cooper just undetected slices through. Wow.
I think they all thought that she was still behind Freight Train.
Just kind of hiding. Just want to,
You can't see me.
.75, or, aka Amanda, goes in the chat. Ope, kind of Ope. Let me get through there.
Yeah. Poison Violet going up against Nad. Poison Violet up against Valkyrie, has to get past. No pack multiplayer block. Gonna send someone from Team Canada to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box, and it is a lead jammer for Poison Violet. Nad still back in, trying to do a little bit of defense. Valkyrie, name of the game, hitting people to the outside.
Blade says Valkyrie played at the 2023 Junior World Cup, so aged up junior here, just doing the business here with the adults.
Very spread out pack. We've got 2 bridges going on right now with Nad up there in turn 1, fighting 2 gold helmets. The gold helmets have been absolutely, it doesn't matter which gold helmet, but if you see a gold helmet, you're in trouble.
Queen dragging Nad all the way back, now leading up. Offense here being offered here by Ruthless Red. Sylvia Sleep taking a seat in the penalty box and gets 2 for the insubordination for taking too long to get there. So Team Canada is going to be short 1. Oh, gosh.
There's a lot of pileup going on. Poison Violet finally says, I'm done with it. I'm going to call it off.
gets bumped to the back here. 4 points
Yeah.
there on the jam.
We're going to have an official review from Black Diaspora.
Someone's like, never heard "oh" pronounced like that. Look, I'm from the Midwest. I can pronounce it however I want.
That's fair.
All right, so Team Canada 161, Black Diaspora 148. A shout out to some of our other sponsors: Reds Contractors Collective from Sports, Sacred Roller Skate Supply, Crash Course, Synergy Bank, Lamar Advertising, Symmetry Jewelers and Designs, AmeriHealth, Caritas, Louisiana, and Bout. So penalty counts on this game are wild. So Team Canada has 38 penalties. Right now, Razor is sitting on 5. 3 of them are directions, and 2 of them are illegal contacts. Lots of directions in this game, lots of forearms in this game.
Yeah.
Black Diaspora, rather clean. The only person that's sitting on that many penalties is Yeti with 6. And there's a few blockers with 3.
Sorry.
Wow, so Riley Pilster. Sorry, I forgot your derby name. I know we skated together at one point. So She-Ra started in roller derby in 2022. Her rise is wild. Yeah, that is what I will have what she's having. All right, so we're gonna kick it into center for girlfriend.
Okay. Okay, so White was asking for an illegal contact. I'm guessing blocking a down skater at the end of the jam against Poison Violet, who was on the floor. There was not sufficient evidence that there was a secondary contact or impactful contact made. So the no call will stand, and White loses their official review.
All right there. So Devious Diva on the line, going up and sends She-Ra shakes.
Pack is very smushy at the moment.
Very smushy. Diva bumped to the inside, dragged back by Monge. And Diva just plows through.
Just powers through.
Lead jammer.
Just bodies in her wake.
Just like, okay, you're going to drag me back. I'm going to bust through that seam.
That was kind of a Dragon Ball Z moment.
I know.
Power level 4,000.
Over 9,000. Diva already now on a scoring pass. She-Ra on just dragging here on that far straightaway. This tripod, Black Diaspora just getting the business. Trying to see who's in that tripod. I think Blaxel Rose and Coco Fry. And the jam is called off, I believe. So here's that drag back by Diva. Monge kind of comes to pull up and merge with Katie Kaboom, but then the seam does not form in time.
For a second there, it looked like there was confusion about who actually called off the jam.
Yeah.
All right, Poison Violet putting the star on at the last second there against Are You Ready? Poison Violet threw very quickly, and now Are You Ready just sliding by on the inside line. Perfect tried to grab her. Poison Violet approaching quickly. Pack pretty fast, already almost into turn 3. Poison grabbed a point and is going to call it off. So probably just the 1 point. Yeah, 1 point for Black Diaspora on that. 0 for Team Canada. We are 10 points separating these two teams with just over 8.5 minutes.
Ooh. I'm breathing. I am trying to breathe.
Yes.
But if I breathe too hard, you're going to hear it, and nobody wants to hear that.
I'm so paranoid with these mics because I don't know if my headset is terrible or if the mics are just absorbing every time I breathe.
Yeah, there's a little windscreen on it.
Yeah.
So we have an official timeout. We're getting a zoom in here on Team Canada, looking straight into Sleep's eyes.
Yes. I just realized that we've got someone sitting on 5 on Team Canada now.
Yeah, that's Razor. It's been there for a while.
Like, there are only so many 4-digit numbers.
Yeah,
it's one of them.
Looking at the chat, Murda, what's that? Murda says stressed, woozy face, and shout out to Divas Home League, Alfred, and on Team Ohio.
I do love Smooshy Derby. Freight Train and Easy Break Oven, getting right into that and introducing themselves to the entire pack. Easy cuddling it up to Yeti.
Yeah, Yeti's back in. It's the first time Yeti's been back in quite some time.
Yeti was given a second. Ruthless Red trying to play some offense, trying to break up that pack. Easy getting past 1 or 2, and then all 3 just reestablished. Bruceberry Pine, meanwhile, holding back Freight Train at the moment, along with Valkyrie.
Sleep takes a seat in the penalty box. Afro Samurai.
I love the backwards apex job. And out for lead is Freight Train. Easy Break Oven getting recycled back by Coco Fry. Long run back. Easy has the star in her hand right now, trying to use the outside line. That gives Afro Jamurai some time to set up to catch.
Yes.
And getting a little bit of help from their teammate right now, too. Freight Train coming back in, just trying to take Ruthless Red off the inside line. No dice, however. Out of play, failure to return either that or a destruction. Didn't quite see it.
Afro Samurai just giving Easy Break Oven the business for the full
just
20 feet.
Totally set in against.
Coco Fry now heading to the box. Looks like that's a destruction or another pack penalty call. And Freight calls it off.
Freight calls it off. With 2 Black Diaspora sitting in the penalty box. Yeah, so Canada's going to have a pack advantage big time on this next jam coming in. Oh, and they're going to put Cooper out, which is smart.
Yeah.
Poison just patted Freight Train on the back and was like, no, you can go again.
Yeah. Just really incredible. Cooper now pushing against Perfect and Queen.
Yep.
Trying to find a seam between the 2 of them. Both of them backwards doing a great job. And Cooper able to pop out. Lead chamber for Team Canada. Freight Train now taking the star off. A rare freight maneuver. Cooper approaches and somehow finds that outside line.
Grayson certainly helping.
Oh my gosh. Now Star Pass successful, back to Perfect. And
track.
A power jam, cut track there on Perfect. Cooper gets bumped to the inside by Coco Fry. And the track now, just a scrum, a morass. Cooper now bumping into Freight, blocker Freight. Now, Black Diaspora with the 4-3 pack advantage. Cooper finds an outside line. Does a really good job of baiting a hit on the outside. Already on 12. 40 seconds left to go in the jam. Perfect back in the mix. And now the scrum here around the pivot line. It takes a shirt whip. Oh, evades a hit from Queen. Perfect now out. And Cooper going to call it off. Let's see how many more. 3 on the board for Cooper. So here's that star pass to Perfect. Freight Train here. And then, oh, actually, here's Cooper coming on one skate. Evades that hit from Queen on that outside.
Okay. Woo. 4:10. And here we go into Jam 16 with Nad and Devious Diva, a pretty common pairing here in the second half. Lee going to Nad and illegal contact, and I believe a cut track for Devious Diva for cutting 2 of her own players. That I saw the run back happening, and I was really hoping that wasn't going to happen, but here we go. Nad
tried to take a whip off R2
yeah.
and it fell right
and
on
it just
top
it didn't work.
Fell right on top of her.
We've got lots of penalties in this jam. So a forearm this time for Nad. So we're going to swap out. Devious Diva is released from the box before Nad arrives, so it'll be a full 30 seconds for Nad in that box. Devious Diva using the outside line to pop through. Can't quite make it all the way, though. Has to use the middle. Getting a lot of offense from her teammates after Jamurai inserting herself into that pack. The rotation up from Canada, amazing. Not able to hold Devious Diva, though. Out for initial pass as Thumper is returning for the box and gives the wave of, hey, follow me. Diva does not, though. She decides to go to the inside line instead and is taken off the track for the choice. Nad now approaching as well. Everyone's very excited. We are on the far side, very stretched out pack. Devious Diva almost through, again getting recycled back by the pivot on Team Canada, whose name I usually know, and I am just so excited because there's a lot of action right now.
Taz.
Yes, Taz. Daddy Taz, as the chat has been saying. But Taz doing work. And now Diva getting a chant of her own.
Crackerjack in sent for a contact penalty.
Hop over. It looked almost like a Pegasus, but I didn't quite see if it was. Like, I'm getting the ish.
More of a Pega-ish.
Pega-ish.
It's that great Diva pushing through the inside on that far straightaway. All right. 23-point game. Less than 2 minutes to go. Freight on the line up against, that's Shira Shakes. Although the heads-up display says Poison Violet, that is indeed Freight Train. Freight Train gets to lead jammer, the Black Diaspora. And many penalties happening, sending Queen and Thumper off the track. Freight going through. Avoids a hit from Boysenberry Pie in the front. Gooseberry Pie, excuse me. I don't know where Boysenberry came from. Shira Shakes now getting through 4. Freight Train now getting caught to the outside. Shira Shakes gets through and gets all 4. Wow. So 8-6 jam. Team Canada, less than a minute left to go in this contest. Timeout, I think, rightly taken by Black Diaspora.
You might have heard my in a row. Lady fed me that Freight Train has jammed 7 times in this half. I wasn't sure if she meant in a row because I have seen Freight Train go out several back-to-backs, but no. Out of 17 jams, 7 of them have been Freight Train.
That's
a thing.
That's incredible.
Yeah. All of us wish we had that endurance.
Here's
endurance-ish.
Endurance-ish.
We wish-ish.
Yeah. At 16 weeks of a Chrissy crash course, you could maybe approach that. Probably not. Maybe 20 weeks. Maybe 200 weeks.
We either had an ejection or a foul out, but Thumper's leaving.
Thumper's out. Thumper wasn't, unless this thing isn't updating, we have a little penalty display
No,
on
that's
it.
Thumper was not close. Oh.
Yeah.
Was that? No, that was so so we got red for foul out for Yeti, but it was Thumper that left. So
yeah, so Yeti was assessed an illegal contact.
yeah,
And
Blady's on it.
yeah. Oh, we love this circle here.
Yeah. Still having fun, regardless.
A small dance circle on the line.
Easy Break Oven was one of our bench coaches for Divergence this weekend, and she was just a ray of sunshine the whole time. She was lovely.
Yeah, we have the great fortune of having Yeti on our bench.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
So, have some of our faves on either side. The chat's just like, what the heck happened? Look, we're trying to get you answers.
Yeah.
The answers that you deserve
Yes.
from this premium stream. Also, the stream, absolute fire, being produced by Evie from Rose City, and some excellent camera operators, volunteers from Team Louisiana and beyond. Thank you for this high-quality stream. Thank you for joining us on this amazing weekend of Derby. Y'all Stars is great. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
so
there
we
was
got-
an egregious penalty.
Yeah, so we got confirmation from Blade. So Thumper, I'm trying to see which one it penalty. So an egregious penalty. I'm assuming it was a egregious forearm because that's what's listed on the stat sheet.
That's the most recent penalty was the
Yes.
forearm.
No, Thump didn't foul out Murda. She only had 3, and that was that last one that was egregious. Yeti looks like she fouled out because it's in red, but is still on the track.
All right, so we're just chilling out for a second.
Yeah, pulling her heels.
It's always the last minute.
I know.
But we still got to make sure, because with it, what is that math? 25-point jam? I mean, we had a 40-point jam earlier in this weekend, so.
Yeah, Artuzo had one, although
So it's not that there's.
it's not impossible. I mean,
It's very difficult.
it'd be very difficult with these defenses.
Oh, okay. Here we go. So they corrected it. Yeti is not fouled out. That penalty was put onto hers erroneously, it looks like. So Yeti's still sitting in orange, but Thumper was ejected for an egregious forearm.
Yes. All right. So clarification. So this, barring an act of God or a timeout, will probably be the last jam.
Yes, unless the goddesses interject their
Yes.
feels and say, we would like more of this easy break oven. Going up against Afro-Jamurai, and a quick back block penalty to Team Canada at the time that Black Diaspora needs it most. Poison Violet not quite out yet. Canada just throwing themselves at her, doing whatever they can to prevent her from breaking the pack. Direction of gameplay going to send Coco Fry off to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. Sweep coming in from Yeti and Queen and Afro-Jamurai. Lead jammer designated. Grayson can't quite hold him back. Neither can Lowrider. So we gotta. Diamond has to do a lot of work, and Black Diaspora has to help her. Blockers make points, jammers collect them,
Yeah.
but those blockers have to keep Easy Break Oven in the pack.
That's Violet out there that's doing that work. And
Yeti!
Easy break oven. Avoids a hit by Yeti. Violet now. Oh, last moment. And no points offered like that. That was just style points.
Yeah, that was nice. That it's all the time people ask, well, doesn't it count if they jump before the whistle? I'm like, it's not basketball, but that's,
Right.
I understand why you would think that.
Yeah. Wow.
Woo!
What a game. Wow. So Team Canada 188, Black Diaspora 164.
Yeah,
Oh
we're
my
gonna try and
gosh.
figure out MVPs real quick.
But just you can see this crowd very. If anybody wants to know how many penalties for
Yes,
that game,
I do.
It is 43 penalties for Team Canada, 32 penalties for Black Diaspora. Incredible. Oh my gosh. What a great game for both of the squads.
Yeah. Team Canada finally upsetting, taking the crown from Black Diaspora.
Yeah. And just a clarification on that ejection, it showed on the penalty as a forearm, but it looks like an illegal contact. And
Okay.
so someone I think points out in the chat that was probably for hitting a down skater. Yeah.
Yeah, we were going off the information we had in front of us, and it hadn't updated yet.
Yeah.
It just went red, and the last penalty that we saw at first was the forearm, so they must have updated the penalty after the fact. So, indeed. So please stick around. We're going to be doing all the tournament MVPs for the Open Division and also the main division. And we have some MVPs for this game that are going to be announced in a second. It has been a heck of a Y'all-Stars.
There's been so much. It's been 4 days. I don't think I've ever done a 4-day tournament.
Oh, really?
before.
It's been a while. It's been since the before times for me.
Yeah. So incredible skaters, incredible volunteers, incredible crew.
Yeah.
Thank you to all of our volunteers, our staff, our production crew,
All our photographers,
medics, NSOs,
Yeah,
skating officials.
We had people come to officiate this from all over the country.
Yes, all over the world. I mean, I don't think it's just people that were
probably all over the world.
Yeah.
I never got a chance to get everyone's location, but
Yeah.
and we had many teams debut this year too.
Yeah, we did. We had Divergence.
We had Salam.
We had Team Desi.
We had Villain Era.
Yeah.
I feel like there was someone else in the main division, but I can't remember. That might be it, though.
I think that's it, yeah.
Okay, so we just heard them get very excited. Lady, who are our MVPs?
MVPs are going to be Yeti for Black Diaspora, Cam Grayson for Team Canada.
Thanks.
Incredible.
We love you. All right, and with that, we're going to turn off our mics, I believe, so that way we can get on with the other festivities. Yes?
Yeah, I think we may stick around. I'm not quite sure if we're broadcasting.
I assume they are, but we know what assuming does.
Yeah. So we're going to get off. We're going to stop talking. We're going to double check if we're going to broadcast the MVPs for the main and open divisions. If they are, stick around for that. If not,
we'll post them on the socials.
I'll see you on the internet, I guess.
Kate's over. It's been lovely working with you.
Been lovely. Merry Chaos. Thank you, Blade, for your extra production. And thank you all.
And we'll see you later.
Bye.